Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this Halloween morning here, October the 31st. And, yeah, that was a wind. We shut that window. Will somebody please shut that window over there? There's some air coming in here. Most of it's hot. So this is our fifth Saturday. So we have bonus Saturday, which means Gene Smith is in with us. And also, since Frank Barton was out of town on his regular assignment, he has slipped in with us. And good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Larry, and good morning again, everybody.
Glad to have Frank back in the studio. We'll get him back on his regular course after he's got back from the Master Nationals Retriever Hunt Test. Is that close?
That's it.
Oh, okay. Well,
you got it.
Oh, yeah, I've nailed that. Okay, and we're going to talk right now with a young man who lives right out of Lexington, Kentucky. And last week we talked to our good friend Jackie Smith about Hobie boats and all the new inflatable kayaks that they've come up with. And in the process of talking to Jackie, I found out about this young man from Kentucky has won a recent tournament, the Hobie Bass Open, and not only did he win the tournament, but he got one of 3 spots on Team USA for the 5th annual Hobie Fishing World Championship on Shang Lake in China. That's right. He's going from Kentucky to China, and we're talking right now to Tyson Peterson. Good morning, Tyson.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
Love to have you. Now, I'm sure that everybody's just going nuts that you're going to China. All your relatives and all your friends are asking you to bring back souvenirs and stuff like that. Have you been out of the country before?
No. I just got my passport a couple months ago, and that's the first time.
First time to go out of the country is to go to China. So was this going through your mind, Tyson, as you competed in that Hobie Bass Open? Did you knew that spot could be possible if you could put it together?
No, actually, that was I had never even researched that area. We just got hungry and went to lunch, and we were getting late on daylight, so we just decided to launch right there next to where we had lunch and found a spot that had a bunch of bass on it, and we ended up fishing it the whole tournament.
Wow! Now where was that tournament held?
It was on Kentucky Lake.
On Kentucky Lake. Okay. Now, so how many bass did you catch? Was it a one-day tournament or 2-day? What was it? 1 day?
No, it was a 2-day. It was a Saturday and Sunday tournament.
Okay. How many bass did you catch?
For the tournament, I probably caught close to 20, 25 fish, somewhere around there.
Wow. Okay. All right. And your winning weight?
It was 116 inches.
Wow.
For six bass.
Yeah. So they go by inches on this. They don't go by weight. They go by length, right?
Yes, it's a photo catch and release format. That's how a lot of the kayak tournaments are ran.
I wanted you to mention that. Tell them again what it's really. It's a photo catch and release, right?
Yes. So we all use the same hog trough measuring device, so it's all equal and fair.
Yeah. I mean, so this is no weigh-in or anything like that. So, wow. So now you just took this up. How old are you?
I'm 28. I'll be 29. Actually, my birthday is on the 12th of November, so I'll be celebrating it in China.
Celebrating your 29th birthday in China on the 12th. Well, my son's birthday is the 11th, and he's not going to China. I can tell you that.
He'll have a rice cake.
No, he won't. No. So how do you prepare for this trip to China?
Well, I mean, you can read as much as you want, but ultimately you can make preparations, but you really won't know until you get there. But yeah, I've just been doing research. I've been talking to there's a few locals in China that have a pretty good YouTube, presentation that they catch these species that we'll be fishing for. And I've been able to communicate with them a little bit and learn, some of, kind of the techniques and stuff that I need to approach to catch these fish.
But you got, so what kind of Hobie boat do you have? What kind of vessel do you have?
I fish out of a Outback and a PA-14.
Okay, all right. And you've been doing this not very long.
No, I've been fishing out of a Hobie since 2012, and this year was my first year on the Hobie's fishing team.
Well, that's pretty cool just to make the team if you just started doing this 3 years ago. What's the kick you get out of this?
It's just a different approach to be on the water. When I first got into it, I've been a rivers and creeks and streams kind of guy, and used to do wading. Well, obviously that's how I got into the kayaking. Is I found a way that I could float these rivers and creeks and cover a lot more water, and then the tournament started exploding, that whole scene, and it just led up to I'm competitive and stuff, so. That's kind of where it led me at. I just started fishing tournaments and teaching people to, enjoy it as much as I do. I work with my dealer a lot, and, I do demos for them, and I just try and get as many people as I can to see and enjoy it as much as I do.
Well, now, so in real life, what do you do?
Well, I work with Backwater Outfitters as a part-time, and then I'm a full-time taxidermist.
You're a full-time taxidermist. Good for you. Yeah. How long you been doing that?
I graduated 2011.
Okay, so you got your own shop there?
Yeah, out of my house.
Out of your house. Well, good for you. So what's your favorite thing to mount?
I like waterfowl. I like the birds, so that's pretty much, my favorite. Most of my work's for deer.
Yeah. Well, that's good. And here you are in a kayak now. So, I know there's largemouth bass and there's smallmouth bass and there's spotted bass, Kentucky bass, all these different kind of bass, peacock bass. What are you going to be fishing for in China?
They're going to let us fish for 3 species. It's Chinese perch, topmouth coulter, and yellow cheek carp.
Oh man, okay. Yeah, have you ever caught any of those?
I never have.
Never have. So what's the technique that you have to, how do you get ready for the fish? You've been on YouTube, you've talked to folks, and so you're trying to fill your tackle box with something for fish you've never caught in your life.
Yeah, a lot of the Chinese perch, they're kind of similar to how our largemouth and smallmouth are.
Okay.
They pretty much moving baits is what I'll be using. Swim baits, spoons, stuff like that. Well, the yellow cheek carp is like the top of the food chain there. It's not the same kind of carp we have here. It's more like best way to explain it is like a mix between a salmon and a muskie. Really?
Okay, so these things could get big?
I've heard that the topmouth or the yellow cheek carp can get up over 70 inches.
70 inches. Oh, all right, you catch 3 of those, man, you'd be okay, right?
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
Yeah, catch a picture. And before we let you go, and we're talking again to Tyson Peterson of Versailles, Kentucky. That's close enough, right? That's close. Right out of Lexington. Okay, but and Tyson's getting ready to head to the 5th annual Hobie Fishing World Championship in China. He's one of 3 team members. Have you met the other 2 guys? Do you know your other teammates?
There's actually 6.
6 of you.
People that are going to on the USA team.
Have you met any of these guys?
I've never met him personally. I've been communicating with them. One of our guys, Steve Lassard, he won the Hobie World last year.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
And then Benton Parrott, he fished the Worlds in 2012 and 2013. So we've got some guys that's been fishing in it, and I really like the team, and we're learning more as we talk to each other, and I kind of like the teamwork we got going right now.
Sounds like it. Are you nervous about this?
Yeah. It's a new experience, so I don't know how you couldn't be nervous and excited at the same time. So
yeah, you're flying how many hours to get there?
It's like 18 hours flight.
Yeah.
And then you gain the 13 hours that they're ahead, so it makes for a long day.
What's your you got family here in Kentucky there?
Yeah, my parents, my immediate family lives here. My parents.
All right.
I'm originally from Utah, so
yeah, I knew that
the rest of my family lives there.
So what do they think about this?
They're ecstatic. They're excited. They, they're not. I don't know. It's just.
It's different.
Everyone's.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, you're going to China.
Yeah.
You're representing Team USA, buddy. This is This is a big deal. No.
Yeah, it's really hard to comprehend. So it's been a fun year. Real excited.
Well, we really appreciate you, Tyson, taking time to be with us on Outdoors with Larry Ray in Memphis, Tennessee, and we'll keep up with you. You can go to Hobie Boats, their website, Google it, and find out about Tyson, Peterson, and things along this line. I don't believe in luck. Just go over and catch a bunch of fish and make sure they're long, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, buddy. Have a great time, and we'll be pulling for you in China, and maybe we can talk to you after you get back and get your report on how it went, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, have a great day, all right?
Hey,
all right.
you too.
Tyson Peterson, all right. Going to China. Hong Kong, Mississippi. Yeah, you know that. All right. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. Frank Barton in studio. Gene Smith in studio. Greg Ratliff has zipped up his, no longer has that shirt on that we were talking about. We're going to take a break, come right back. And pretty soon we're going to talk to a mystery guest in here about an award we won on lroutdoors.com. We'll be right back.
Find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry